Ellen, my name is Killa Inoarek Stress. It's a bit of a mouthful, so maybe just don't bother saying it out loud for any time soon, really. Um, anyways, I'm from Iqaluit, Nunavut, Canada, also known as the Canadian Arctic, the land of ice and snow, the home of Inuit people, and many, many, many seals. Now, if my name didn't give it away, I'm Inuit. And I'm a huge fan. You're an inspiration as a woman, but also just as a human being. You help people, you stand up for what you believe in, you make changes. And that being said, I really hope that you're not insulted by what I'm about to say next, because I'm doing this to hopefully share my perspective and educate you a bit on seal hunting in the Canadian Arctic. Now, we do not hunt seals or any animal for that matter for fashion. We hunt to survive. Yes, we make clothing out of the seal fur, but that's because it's warm and it's not $3 million. That might have been a bit of an over-exaggeration. Anyways, yeah, I own sealskin boots, and they are super cute, and I am proud to say that I own them. But I also eat seal meat more times than I can count. And I can't apologize for that, because even now that we've been assimilated into a Western society, traditional food is still the thing that is sustaining families who cannot afford to go to the grocery store, because food security is a big issue in the North. Okay, here we go. Here's a fact I learned. Approximately 70% of people living in Nunavut reported food insecurity in 2010. So yeah. So when you said, let me quote, "Seal hunting is one of the most atrocious and inhumane acts against animals allowed by any government," personally, I was hurt. I understand fighting for what you believe in. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. So I'm not faulting you or blaming you or trying to be rude in any way, shape, or form. I'm just trying to give you some more information. So, my mother's parents were born nomadically, which was a traditional life, which just puts into perspective how recently Inuit have been living a fully modernized life. I'm pointing this out because I think it's important to show how dependent we were on only animals to sustain us such a short time ago. It shows that we're a culture that's still so alive, so thriving, but also so challenged. We face challenges such as people who think they have the right to impose on us their beliefs by calling us savages, vicious, barbarian, because just because we did what we had to do in order to survive. So when someone like you, someone who I look up to, tells me that my way of life is inhumane, I'm bound to get a little bit defensive. With those strong words, with the words that you use, suddenly a huge part of your fan base is targeting us as a people for practicing our own rights and traditions as an indigenous group. We're seen as disrespectful to animals, but we've never been cruel. We see animals as gifts, as precious things that we were given in order for us to survive, to be able to feed our families and move forward. And we've only been kind and ethical in our treatment towards these animals. So to be painted in such a cruel light without a voice to speak up for us, it isn't fair. So I'm speaking up for us. But I'm not just speaking up for Inuit people. I want to speak up for indigenous groups worldwide who have been oppressed because this, to take away such a vital part of who we are, it's detrimental to our culture. It's oppressive. We've suffered under the Canadian government, the Canadian people, and now even worldwide for doing things that are only natural to us. And so having a role model to people worldwide, use a photo of a few celebrities to protest against our culture, to raise money to fight against us. I'm a little bit insulted and hurt and disappointed, but I'm not mad. Let's just throw that out there. Like I said, I understand, but now I want to help you understand. If Canada were to ban the seal hunt, so many families would suffer, would face harsher forms of malnutrition, and wouldn't be able to afford proper clothing for the Arctic environment we live in. And even more so, another part of our culture will have been killed. And personally, I think losing my culture is more atrocious than survival, which is basically what seal hunting is for us. So perhaps I've just rambled and made no point to you and wasted a whole bunch of both of our times, but I'm hoping that I was able to enlighten you on the true nature of seal hunting, what's behind it, what's the true story, and helped you understand my way of life and why I disagree with you. Like I said, I'm a big fan. So, Qoyanamik, thank you, and have a good day.